What's up everybody? It's Soulburner here bringing a new type of video for you. I've tried doing a couple of other things for Beyblade, but they all revolve around a team, and every time I go to put team videos up, something happens and the team falls apart. So I'm going to be doing single videos for, you guessed, this game and Beyblade as well. So this channel will be all new and completely me in that aspect. I'm not going to be doing any more team stuff unless it's at tournaments or at practice and stuff. So, but for recording and unboxing stuff, this is just pure soul burner. So, what I have for you today is a Bakugan Battle Planet starter set. So, this is the 40 card deck, 6 Bakukars, and 3 Bakugan. This game just recently came back. There's a lot of videos going around about it, and I've just been inspired to go ahead and take the reins myself and get it on the ground floor. So I played this game a lot when I was younger, but I had one person to play it with, and we didn't get to play together a lot. So most of the time was me kind of playing by myself and collecting them and just admiring the amazing craftsmanship that went into them. It's been so long, and it's so great to see this stuff in stores and on shelves again. So I'm not 100% familiar with everybody quite yet. So let's see. Let me look at the back. So this is the Haos Howlkor set. So it has that's this one, Haos Howlkor, the Pyrus Dragonoid, and the Aurelius, yes, and the Aurelius Pegatrix. This comes with a 40 card deck, 3 character cards, and 6 Bakukars. I said that already, but I'm just going over everything on the back. It's really cool with the Ultras, how it has a challenge difficulty for how hard they are to roll and stand up. So definitely look out for those if you are new to this game, or if you it's been a while and you can't remember all your trick shots and stuff. So this is a really good indicator. A lot of them have them. I've actually opened up a couple of other things prior to making videos, but I figured I might as well just start now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the cores first. So, if you remember the original series, they had gate cards. Well, this time they have Bakukars, and they're these little hexagon coins right here, and you get 6 of them when you're playing in the deck format. So, you can see there's like a fist, and then like the upgrade of the fist is the fire fist. There's a like DNA double helix strand, and then I guess that's all that's in this one. There's also a shield and a super shield. Let me see if I have any shields over here. Yes, okay, so I do have a shield on this one, but whenever I find a super shield, I will show you. And those will play a role a little bit later. So these Bakukors are what have metal in them. So when you roll the ball onto these, it'll deploy the trigger in the marble, popping them open. It's very flashy and it looks really good. So this slides out, and we're gonna pull out our Haos Howlkor. Now there are 5 factions in the game, where there used to be 6. You have Haos, Pyrus, Ventus, Aquos, and Darkus. There is a 6th one, which is Aurelius, which is the gold-looking one, and that's just the gold rare. You can't really make. There's not a lot of cards for that. They're really strong, so it kind of balances out. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Howlkor here. Look at the detail on this guy. So he is a Cerberus of sorts. You can see with the 3 heads. We have a Cerberus in Beyblade as well. So okay, and then so. From the old series to the new series, it is now B power instead of G power. I have an old school one right next to me, actually, so I will show you So this is a Pyrus Dragonoid from the first set. So if you look right there, he has 350 Gs. But they said, why use G when we can use an earlier letter of the alphabet? And they went with Bs. So this is 300 B power. Now that only counts in the lesser version of the game. I will have a video of how to play this as well. You could probably find it in the description, if not on the page itself, and I'll go into all the finer details of that. But each of the marbles of the Bakugan have a B power printed on them. So let's go ahead and fold this guy up. I think he's pretty difficult to fold up from what I remember, because I was messing with the darkest one of him that I have, and he was not giving me an easy time. Oh, one sec. Just kind of fumble around with it. Oop. For a little bit. I know the back needs to go down. Okay. Okay, there we go. So it is. I need to stop moving my camera. There it is in marble form. So we can still see a lot of the detail. The two dog heads right there. I really like the white with the blue accent. It looks really, really nice. And the different shades of blue, different shades of blue on this actually add a lot more depth and detail to them. So I really like that. So we're just going to go ahead and put him aside. And I will show you their character cards as we go along. So that was Howlkor. So that was this one right here. Howlkor Ultra. Yeah, so with the it's a perfect segue. So with the Bakukors and the Bakugan now introduced to you guys, you see these two double helixes right here. Double helix. Those correspond to which Bakukors you're allowed to play on the field. So since you're using Howlkor Ultra, you need to have two double helix. And they also have abilities and stuff on the bottom of them with corresponding symbols to what they do. And I'll explain all that in the how to play video as well. So if you're curious, you'll have to go check that out. So yeah, this is the first character card, and if you notice, the backs of them are different from the deck backs. So you know that these don't go in the deck; they actually go aside, and your marble just sits on top and waits for its turn. So that's our first one. So I will put it over here. Put it over here on the card. Alright, so moving on, I'm going to get to the Aurelius Pegatrix, if I can get it out. I'm probably going to have to take this whole thing and kind of pop it out. So I'll just get the Dragonoid while I'm at it. Okay, I popped him up, so that way we don't have to worry about that. So here is the Aurelius Pegatrix. So we're just going to look at him in marble form, and then we'll pop him open, and I'll do that on camera so you can kind of see how he works. But he looks really nice. I like the silver detailing on here. You can kind of tell on a lot of them where the magnet is, because there's this smooth spot, and it's going to be flat. It's the only part of the marble that is flat across. So you'll have, see if we look all around it, there's no really flat spots. So you want to take that magnet, make sure it's nice and focused, and you just stick it on there, and there he is. So yeah, obviously he's a Pegasus. He's got the wings and little legs. Got a big horn. He looks really cool. Let's go ahead and find where his B power is. There it is, right on his tush. 600 B power. So that's pretty good compared to our Howlkor, who was, I can't remember already. 300 B power. And then we will look at his character card. Cool. I'm glad they were in order. So there he is. So this is his imagined version of him. So this is that boy. So it's got this symbol right here, Pegatrix, and then the coins that he can use, which we had got in the set, the corresponding Bakukors. So far, so good. So we'll go ahead and put him there. Put him back into ball mode. He's a lot easier. So just put his feet up and then... Oops. Bam. Let's put him right there. And then my personal favorite, it's always been my favorite, you know, the Dragonoid. So we'll go ahead and check out his detail real quick. So I really like the orange accents on him a lot. I kind of wish like the Howlkor, how it had the two tones, or the three tones, the two blues and the white. This kind of had like a yellow to it somewhere on the outside, that is. But you know, it still looks really nice, and I like it a lot. So if we could just try and find that smooth spot, we will find where the bottom is. There it is right there. So get that on camera with the flaming fist one. So bam. Oh, his wing didn't open all the way. There we go. Ta-da! The Pyrus Dragonoid. So got some green on his chest right there. So that's a really nice touch. Really stands out because green contrasts against red. Those were the orange accents were his wings. And then where it's got 200 B power, so definitely the lesser of them, but we all know Dragonoids are the best, so it doesn't matter what his B power is at, he's still number one. So not much to him. One thing I will point out, and I wanted to wait until the Dragonoid to point it out since I have a couple of examples, I really like in these redesigns how the feet actually like, let's see if I can focus it real quick. Sorry. The feet kind of like flip out when they open. In the original ones, which I have right here, when you put them on the magnets, they didn't open all the way. Like, they opened, of course, to where you could like see their things, but then you had to sit there and you had to open the horn, and then you had to flip each of the feet out, like so, and then they would only be open for like 2 minutes, and then you'd have to fold them up, put all their parts away, and then click them back into marble form. Where in the new versions of them, you just fold it all together like you're closing it, and all the parts put themselves away. So the horn goes down, the feet get tucked, so that way when you open it, you get everything you want to see. The feet are down, the horn is up. So it just, I don't know. It's a small detail like that that really makes me like these even more. So they really knew what they were doing over at Spin Master. So I'm going to go ahead and close this guy up. We're going to look at his card as well. I can't remember if we did or I don't think we did. So here is the Dragonoid, Pyrus Dragonoid card. So he has the fist and the fire fist on his. So the 6 ones that we have all work for everything. I really like the art on these. They look really good. I'll get more into the art and the pack opening that I do. So we're going to go ahead and just put this off to the side. And we're going to get a look at the actual deck. Okay, so we're going to get into the actual deck of it. I did notice that these cards are standard size. So if you wanted to sleeve up your deck and you had some extra Pokemon sleeves lying around, you go ahead and throw those bad boys on here and they will fit just right. So we're just going to go ahead and look through these one at a time. Not looking too much into them. So we're going to go ahead and start out with Titan Howlkor Ultra, Hyper Dragonoid, Inferno Wings. This is a flip card, which is Stand Together. uh, Philomena Dusk. I'm assuming that's a character in the anime. I have yet to watch quite yet, so if I butchered that name, I am terribly sorry. Hot Potato. I think there was a Hot Potato in the original card game too, so that's really cool to see that as well. Another Hot Potato. Oh, that does remind me. A playset in this game is 3 copies, so you can run 3 copies of one card in this game, and it's totally legal. So we have a Hyper Pegatrix, which I hadn't mentioned, but there's Evo cards, which are evolutions, and they are your normal cards. They just go on top. It's like evolving in Pokemon, but your Pokemon start outside of your deck. It's really interesting. Again, you'll just have to watch the how to play video in order to get a better understanding of what all these symbols and craziness means. Don't think I'm shorting you. I have another video for that. So we got 2 Pegatrix, Hyper Pegatrix. We have another Titan Howlkor Ultra, Force Boost, Consort. That's a really pretty card. It's very simplistic, but I like the orange against all the blue and purple. It looks really nice. I don't know if there's like a lot of purple in there. It just kind of the different shades of blue. It looks nice. Another Consort, Drago's Fury, 2 of those. Stoic Shot, 2 of those. Cycling Warmth, I guess 2 of those as well. Another Force Boost. Blinding Gleam. Light's Courage, 2 of those. Shine. Block Growth Flip Card. Block Outsiders. Look at Drago just bathing in a volcano. That's really cool. This reminds me of that part in Pokemon Snap where you could throw the apples or whatever at the Charmeleon and he falls to the lava and he becomes Charizard. That's exactly what this reminds me of. So that's really I like that a lot. That's really funny. Because who doesn't enjoy a warm bath? Blinding Gleam again. Molten Helix. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Okay, we got more flip cards. Halt Outsiders. 2 of those. Halt Unknown. Magma Boost. Meteoric Lance. And Molten Hex on the end. So, if you noticed, with the exception of the Illustrious, it's going to take me forever to get used to this. The gold, except for the gold ones, all the cards in the deck are either red or white, because since this deck came with a red and a white Bakugan, those are what you're limited to and putting in your deck. So since we're running a light and a fire and then a miscellaneous one, the miscellaneous one can get stuff from the fire or the light stuff. It is still technically its own faction, but its own faction is, and it's harder. Just like the diamond ones are not necessarily their own faction, but there's not a lot of diamond cards. So that is pretty much the rundown of it. I'll put everything that you get in this set together, so that way you can kind of have an idea of what you're getting into if you get this set. I picked it up because gotta have that Dragonoid, you know. It's always a plus to have yourself a Dragonoid. You can never go wrong with a BA Dragon. So there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any comments or questions down below, I'll try my best to answer them. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. This is just my first one for Bakugan. I'm going to kind of get rolling into things as we go on. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I got a bunch of other stuff to do. I got pack openings coming. I got another deck opening coming. I have a battle pack I'm going to open, and then I'll kind of show you the collection of stuff that I've acquired so far. On Friday, we'll probably have a test battle, and I'll record that so you can kind of see how the game goes. I'm also going to have a how to play video, a compare and contrast from this to the old stuff. So my plate is pretty full, and I'm going to try to get all this stuff to you guys in a very timely manner. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, subscribe and help me grow the channel, and hit that bell if you want to stay up to date when the new videos do come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fiery day.